guys, welcome. So last night I had a dream and I saw rivers being dried up. So I've had dreams about rivers overflowing. This dream I had rivers being dried up, and then I was in Jerusalem and I saw Rainbow River that was going to dry up. So I woke up thinking I'm gonna look this up, fell back to sleep, and in the morning I was reminded to look this up, and there is no Rainbow River in Jerusalem, but when I kept mentioning this, the Jordan River kept showing up, and some other river that's connected to the Euphrates River. It starts with a K. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that also kept showing up every time I typed in Rainbow River in Jerusalem. Those two would show up. But then, okay, so I typed in Rainbow River drying up, and this also kept just showing up. Is this river that's here in America? Let me show you the picture. And it's called the Rainbow River, and it's really beautiful. It's really cool. And so in order for the river to stay this way, it had this all minerals and plants and oils to make the water be this color. It wouldn't be this color if it started to dry up. So in the dream I saw it drying up. I don't know if it's this river, I don't know which river it was, but I saw it drying up, and then I woke up. But see, this river is located in Colombia. My bad, I said America, Colombia. And the water must be high enough for the plants to thrive, as exposed to drying out and turning brown, but not so high that you can't see the river bottom. Generally, the colors are their peak vibrant between July and November. But I also did see rivers in America that are called rainbow rivers because they kind of give the same kind of effect as that river too. The point of the matter is that in the dream I saw rivers drying up. And then this morning I was just thinking about that, so I put up on, just a Christian Bible study, just random, just to kind of get in the Word while I was folding laundry. And guess what? The verse that we're meditating on was Psalms 137, 1 through 3. And in this psalm, Daniel, he wrote this while he was in Babylon. So what's located the river Euphrates? It's drying up, and he is told to sing from his enemy. Like, with all that's going on, they're being told to sing. Meanwhile, they're being taken away to captivity. So let me see if I can find that psalm. Okay, here's that psalm. I would like to read the whole psalm, because they were just focusing on this part. I like to read the whole psalm. So 137, 1 through 3. By the rivers of Babylon we sat and we wept, and when we remained in Zion, there on the pillars we hung our harps, for there our captors asked us for songs. Our tormentors demanded songs of joy. They said, "Sing us one of your songs of Zion." How can we sing the songs of the Lord while in a foreign land? If I forget you, Jerusalem, may my right hand forget its skill. May my tongue cling to the roof of my mouth. If I do not remember you, if I do not consider Jerusalem my highest joy, remember the Lord, what the Edomites did on that day Jerusalem fell. Tear it down, they cried, tear it down on its foundations. Daughters Babylon, doomed to destruction. Happy is the one who repays you according to what you have done to us. Happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks. So again, at the end of this dream, I saw myself really in Jerusalem. And honestly, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Usually I know the meaning of the dream. And we were talking, this craziest thing is that we were reading Daniel and his dream, Nebuchadnezzar's dream yesterday. This is crazy that I get a dream about all of this, and in a song that Daniel is singing while he is in captivity. First of all, you have to realize I'm just learning. So I didn't know that Daniel wrote a song and it was in the book of Psalms. So that was something new I learned. And he's literally sitting at the river, which is drying up in our day and age. So that dream I had, seeing the rivers drying up, that's an actual fact. But then this other river, the Rainbow River, the rainbow can symbolize as God's promises. And, God makes these promises for us, and I don't know, that maybe that could mean it's starting to dry up. The door is getting ready to close. Like eventually, the virgins, we were talking a lot about the virgins. 5 are wise, and then 5 are unwise. Eventually the door will be shut. God makes a promise, but the grace is also, he gives us grace, but then eventually that door is shut. That window, that opportunity, eventually that's shut. So at least what I can gather from the dream is maybe that's what it was saying. And being that it was talking about Jerusalem. And there's a lot of going on over there. Now when I saw the dream, Jerusalem was absolutely beautiful. You see this picture right behind me? This is beautiful. But what I saw in the dream, it was even more beautiful. So, and then I woke up, I was literally drenched in sweat, because one thing I did know in my spirit, I think, is that this dream was concerning the end times. And it really bothered me, the fact that I didn't remember all of it. But the things I did remember is that rivers were drying up. And then this Rainbow River. And that this is pretty important, and that people need to get ready. Like I woke up drenched in sweat, and had this fear that came out of nowhere. And I had to pray. And then asked my husband to get in the bed with me, because I needed someone to sleep next to me. I was a little afraid about some of the things, that I was thinking after I woke up from this dream. So anyways, if you have any dreams that are similar to mine, please fill it in the comments. And if you think that, everybody has different gifts of the Holy Spirit. And then this all comes from Jesus. So maybe you have the gift of interpretation. Maybe you understand more of my dream than I do myself. And we see that Nebuchadnezzar, he doesn't understand it, so he needs Daniel to interpret it. But it is God who is really interpreting it through Daniel. So let me know what you guys think. Hope to see you guys next time.